healing it with coil. An important reason why you should always try and let a hero be your tank if at all possible. Like it doesn't matter what hero, but the higher the armor of the hero, the better. And what I mean is that, see, sometimes you're creeping as a night elf player, and say you've got a huntress in your army, and say a demon hunter. If you can get the demon hunter getting the hits, when you go back to the Moonwell, you will have actually taken less damage on the demon hunter than you would have on the huntress because of the armor levels. So now I'm trying to get those stone golems now, realising he's probably already got 2 sets. So it's clear 6 o'clock, the whole is 6 o'clock. It's level 3 Dreadlord, level 4 DK. That seems pretty high. And I can see him coming, so I'm just going to kill the golem, then portal. But he slept that keep to the grove, and it dies just before I manage the portal, which is rather annoying. He's very far ahead in levels now. I'm only level 4 Demon Hunter, level 2 Keeper of the Grove, which is dead, and he's got level 3 Dreadlord, and merely level 5 DK. Damn. So that's some good creeping there from Bei. Now I'm aware he is heading towards centre because I have sentry wards outside of centre, and I also know he has got an expansion at top right. I knew about that a lot earlier, and I really should have dealt with it instead of going creeping, because that's an absolute killer to have an undead with an expansion like that. And now he's even managing to creep all that crap. Now, do I have abolished magic? I hope I do, but if I did, I should be abolishing that Drake. It's some pretty shitty play here for me, to be honest. Can't even win a fight when my opponent's army is getting targeted by creeps. Come on. So Demon Hunter getting Novad, going to get surrounded with Frenzied. It's going to die. Luckily it's got 2 Inks, but still. If he just stood there, oh, it's a real shame for him, because if he had just stood there and realised it was alive, it would have died. Can he get a Nova off? No. So the Demon Hunter's getting away with an Ink still in his body, but that could have been a good game right there if he had paid attention to that Demon Hunter. It's the expansion, it's the killer in this matchup. If you let an undead get an expansion like that, it just gives him so much money, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to kill it. Nothing. You cannot kill Halls of the Dead. You need at least 2 to 3 Chimras, and even then, the undead player is going to portal in, and you're going to be fighting Halls of the Dead and his entire army. And I'm sending my Dryads up because I don't think the Wisp is giving me full sight of his base. So I wasn't aware that was going to be Halls of the Dead, so now I've wasted my time going for that as well. And his creeping order has just been slightly better than mine. Look at his levels. Level 5 DK, level 4 Dreadlord. And I think I've, only halfway to level 5 Demon Hunter, so this is a pretty piss poor play for me. There's no real reason that should have happened. I should have been keeping him under much more pressure, but can't really take anything from Bei. He has creeped extremely well. He obviously knows this map very well. So this is me desperately looking for creeps, because there's nothing I can do. I mean, it's not as if I can attack the undead base. Citadel, impossible to deal with. Its expansion, impossible to deal with. So I'm just thinking here, what do I do? So I'm just going to try and get as good an army as I can, and just hopefully meet him with a decent army, and hopefully win that fight, which will allow me to maybe take out his expansion with far superior forces. But so I've got a portal, He's forced me to portal, but he's not going to hang around there. He's going to portal himself, obviously, which indeed he does. So he's also getting banshees at this point. Or at least he's getting the Banshee Master Training upgrade. So he's walking around again. I don't know if he's maybe thinking about going to get a Zeppelin. He knows all the creeps are gone. Or I know all the creeps are gone. But to be honest, I have absolutely no clue what to do. It's kind of a bit complicated to get a Zeppelin and get to the island because too much bad crap can happen in the meantime. I mean, I can lose expansion. That's a good game right there. Who cares if I get those creeps? So it's kind of, what do I do? So basically, I'm trying and hoping that I can find him. And now I see him because of a send reward. And I see he's going to get the last set of creeps at the bottom left hand position, which kind of just infuriates me a bit. I know I can't get there in time to stop him. But I head down in that direction anyway because there's nothing else for me to do. So just more experience for Bei, more money, and another item, nice item for the Lich there. So 2 Chimras and Dryads. So this army makeup isn't the best really. I think the best possible order for a Night Elf player, which I've kind of now realised after lots of experimentation, is probably something along the lines of Talons, Chimras, and a couple of heroes, and just a few Dryads. Going non-stop Dryads like this and Chimras just does not work, as you'll see here. It's because of the direct damage spells to the undead player, you know, that high level DK, the Nova. It just means your heroes get absolutely destroyed very quickly. If you've got talons in your army, you can at least keep a couple of them up in the air for long periods of time, which will allow the Chimras to do splash damage on the ghouls, and it means the Chimras won't target the heroes as well. That's a big problem with Chimras, is the fact that they tend to sometimes target heroes. Heroes have very, very high armor. You want them to be targeting on ghouls. So if you've got talons and Chimras in your army, you can keep the heroes in the air. And also talons are very, very good, obviously, versus gargoyles as well. So definitely a better choice of army than the one I've got currently, which is going to get absolutely destroyed. So I'm turning Immolation on, but it's only level 4 Demon Hunter, using all my healing wards as best I can, but I just can't keep it alive. Absolutely impossible. I tried to portal in time, never quite worked out. As you can see, I got absolutely destroyed. I mean, look at Bei's army. I've just got a very, very bad army. It's just not a good choice of army. And not only that, I let him creep far, far too much. Let him get that expansion far too easily. Overall, it's a pretty piss poor play. So I'm realising this is a good game. I'm thinking, screw it. I'll try in the second game to play a bit better than this. So good game. That was the first game. As you can see, I got pretty much wrecked. Bei is leading 1-0. If you just look at his total score, absolutely rapes me. If we just kind of look at experience, heroes, I mean, just look at his heroes. Bei 653, Tillerman 4-3. If you just look at experience gain, that's well over double the experience. So that's crazy. So if you want the biggest piece of advice versus an undead player, if you're a Night Elf player, do not let that undead player get an expansion that easily, because it's a killer. Okay, so that's the first game. I'm going to do the second game now. Good game.